Hello friends, we back here for another RWBY reaction. Today we'll be checking out Volume 5, Chapter 7 or 8. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get it poppin'. So in the last episode, we finally got the reunion of Ruby, Weiss, and Yang. And it was such a good scene that it really warmed my heart. Um, and we did learn that what it appears to be a lot of the huntsmen and huntresses that's supposedly not associated with the council is either missing or presumably dead. Crow even went out of his way to pay off a debt of some dude. I forgot the name. So, I mean, if he's dead, then I doubt he's gonna be important to the plot. I wonder. Oh yeah. So they have to confront Raven, the bad guys, right? Salem's party, because they were informed by Lionheart that the Spring Maiden is with Raven, and they probably know where Raven is, right? Like, these people were able to track Ruby, like, without much notice. And I think Raven's camp is a lot bigger than Ruby's party, so... Oh! Oh, why is there no subs?
How do you lose your map at a time like that?
Believe me, I've asked
Weird.
myself the
Okay.
same thing ever since.
Aww, catching up with each
Mr.
other.
Muscles.
That's nice.
You should have seen this guy take a giant Grim head on.
I couldn't have done it without Ruby wearing it down.
Me? Did you see Ren during that fight? He was out of control.
I'm sorry. I may have lost my temper momentarily.
No, and out of control isn't awesome.
Oh. Thank you.
More like careless, right? It just shows how
You did
ignorant
not.
Ruby is.
Yeah, right in the middle of the party.
Please tell me you let that lady have it.
Of course not. Even if I did really want to.
No way. I don't believe it.
Ooh! Wow!
It's no replacement.
That's
for the
right,
real
they
thing,
don't know about the summons,
but
right?
I'll make sure to make good use of it.
They had to, like, Weiss had to leave before she could tell them. That's cool.
And it's just as strong? Sure is. Wanna bet?
Oh, yes!
Please, now's not
I
the
love
time.
tests of strength.
Don't let her
Come
beat
on, you can do this.
do it.
Show 'em what Team Juniper's
What?
made of.
Come on, sis! Oh, you can't lose
I
to
put my
Nora
money on
Skirt.
Nora, man, right?
You
Am I
were
right?
smart, Ruby.
I mean, Yang's strong,
You're
but
not cheering loud enough.
she's definitely a step behind
Feels
Nora.
like the original. I'll give you that. Yep, but it does have some new features. Oh yeah.
Did she?
Yang with that smile. Like,
Huh?
Yeah, we ate it all. Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Easy there, vomit boy. I believe in you.
Oh, we're doing nickname throwbacks now. Wonderful.
I mean, the Ice Queen seems to like it.
yeah,
I so did not miss you people.
Oh my gosh!
it's
she
actually
really
so
does
pleasant to
like
see
it.
Weiss being
What
so
made it warm
such a
your heart while you were
sweetheart.
gone?
Hey, you make it sound like I used to be terrible.
Nah.
Dude, you used to be a nightmare. Like, it took
It's been a
Ruby
long time.
everything to
We've
not
all
just
grown
kill
in
you.
our own ways.
You really think so?
Well, think back to
But
when
yeah,
we were all thinking.
people were
Would
saying
you say
at
you
the
ever
start
did
of this
anything
journey
foolish or
that
embarrassing?
Weiss gets
Or do you
better,
think you were
and
perfect?
I really thought it would take longer. I don't know
I
why,
may
but
have been a little too
when I
gung-ho
look
for
at the
my
pacing from Volume 1, how
You?
conflicts
I
were
tried to
resolved in like
1v1
an
in
episode
Nevermore on
or
the
two,
second day of school.
I probably
Yeah,
should have
well,
thought that, you know,
don't even get me started.
Well,
they
that
would
embarrassment, that
they would
desire to come
resolve it
back
much
and tell
quicker,
yourself not to
or
be so
she
stupid,
would change.
that just proves you're not the same
She
person you
took.
used
She
to be.
actually took longer than what was
Smarter,
expected,
or
if that's the
kinder,
case.
or
But
stronger,
yeah, the pacing
and
was
you're not done
just
growing
right
yet.
for this one.
None of us are.
Yeah, it turns out Ren gets real deep when he feels like talking.
Well, hold on. I thought I was pretty great in school.
Even at the dance, when you spilled punch all over yourself in front of—
Yes, especially the dance. Thank you, Yang.
How can 6 kids possibly make so much noise eating dinner?
She was playing Shine. Wow. Aw, that makes me miss Pira. That's definitely Ospin right there.
So, the maidens, magic, Salem.
Alright,
It's all true?
they're up to speed, that's nice.
Miss Zhao Long, is this more or less what your mother told you?
For the most part.
You forgot something. You forgot to tell everyone what you did to Crow and my mother.
Ah,
What
the
is she
bird.
talking about? Oh, great.
That's not a secret I thought she would give up so easily.
Dude, Oscar's voice
Your
acting
mother
is so
must trust
good.
you a great deal.
Like, he's able to play Oscar and Osbin's personality. I wonder how
Ability to
long
reincarnate,
it took him
though it
to
isn't without a few
get the
key
hang of it.
benefits. Much like the maidens, I too possess a certain magical power. Using this power,
I mean,
was
he
able to
could
gift
very
the
well be
Bronwyn
the
twins
wizard
ability
in
to
the
see
maiden
more,
story, right?
to move freely and be unburdened by their natural bodies. Well, gave them the ability to turn into birds. Rather ridiculous sounding out loud, isn't it?
Wait, what? Uncle?
You turn them into birds.
Alright, now you're just messing with us.
What else is new?
He's telling the truth. We saw it. Yang's mom changed right in front of us.
Why would you do something like that? I mean, what is wrong with you?
Yang, that's enough. We made a choice. We wanted this.
Well, yeah, Raven
Man.
made it look like it was forced into her, and it has some kind of drawback. But
Granting this power
it doesn't seem like there's
is no
any
trivial
drawback to it,
task,
right?
and I can assure you it was not done frivolously. It required assistance in gathering information on Salem's plans, as well as searching for maidens when their hosts became unclear.
Okay, so have you done this with others? Like General Ironwood or Professor Goodwitch?
As helpful as that might be, unfortunately it is not that simple. My power is finite, and if I'm being honest, dwindling. The amount that I gifted to Crow and Raven was, all things considered, rather minuscule. You see, centuries ago, I sacrificed a great deal of magic to 4 young women.
Ah, so he
My
was
gift
the
for good.
wizard, okay.
They were the first maidens.
I mean, that's not really a hard read, right? It was kinda... Who else could it
Miss
be?
Zhao Long, it was never my intention to lie to you, to any of you. There are just some matters that I prefer to lay close to the chest. I believe that's how you phrased it.
Yeah.
Everyone has a choice. The Bronwyns chose to accept their powers and the responsibilities that came with them. And later, one of them chose to abandon her duties in favor of her own self-interest. Now, all of you have a choice. If anyone wishes to leave, now is the time. There is no shame or disgrace in abstaining, only in retreat. Very well then.
Yay?
If Ruby sticks around, then I will too. If there's one thing I know about her, it's that she somehow always knows the right thing to do.
Does she?
But if we're going to help, if we're going to keep risking our lives, no more lies. No more half-truths.
I can't think of anything right now.
Understood.
So, what now? I mean, what can we do?
That is a difficult question. One that I believe is best answered tomorrow.
What do you mean?
The road ahead is undoubtedly filled with hardships and peril. However, it's been far too long since you have all been together. Please, take tonight. Enjoy this moment.
Yeah.
Oh! Raven? Crow? They're birds!
I kinda like Oscar and Weiss though. Like better than Oscar and Ruby.
Hey, ugly.
Oh yeah, this is it. Dude, this is what I was talking about. They were eventually gonna be here.
Raven
Like I
Braun
wanted
went
it to
home?
be either this or within the next two chapters.
You know, I've had a
Like,
real
it would
bad
be
week.
weird if it like
So I think
happens
I'm gonna
in
take
the
it out on
season
you.
finale. Cinder and Lord
Doesn't
Watts.
look like he wants to cooperate, boss.
Then make him.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh man. Alright, so that's the episode. Okay. So this was a little mellow, not as good as the last one, but we do get some good information. We get confirmation. I'm sure the fandom really enjoyed the whole confirmation that Ozpin is the Wizard of Oz, right? We also found out that we kind of had that suspicion that if he could turn someone into bird, like to what extent can he go? And he did mention that his powers are finite and it's not as much as it used to, and so he can't really. I wonder how does that work? Like if Crow dies, then does the magic associated with him go back to Oz? Is that how it works? So he can eventually get the powers back in time, or is it like I can only do this much, and every reincarnation I'm a lot weaker than I used to if I do so. So I don't know where they're gonna go with that. And we finally got. This was more of a fan service episode because you got the people talking, and we didn't really learn much. Like personally, it's just a quick recap that they lost the map. Weiss made a scene. Yang got a new arm. And then yeah, we finally see what I was talking about, that Salem's faction invades Raven's camp. And I remember she said something about what's making Tyrion a tail. So I guess at this point that means Tyrion has a new tail, because Watch is already here. Actually, the dialogue for that episode, I kind of rewatched it a few times, and it was kind of weird. Like, he said, "You and Cinder go to Raven," and then when Watts is like, "Okay, let's go," and then she's like, "Not you, Watts," and then he was like, "The fuck? I thought you just said I'll go there." Anyway, that's the episode. If you guys like the content, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support me more, hit up the link at Patreon. So yeah, that will be all for today. Cheers.